Hey there, it's Mick here. I wanted to make this video to tell you about some audio that I found that was used in a mainstream Hollywood movie that was used to advance the narrative of a completely fictional story, used in a completely trashy way, I feel, and completely classless, uncalled for way. Towards the end of a movie called IT, made in 2016, starring Pierce Brosnan, which was directed by John Moore and produced by David Friendly and Beau St. Clair. I noticed some audio that they used during a 911 call dispatch scene.
We got an officer down inside Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George, 14300 East Alameda Avenue.
Now, the reason that I recognized this audio was because I used it in a song that I made dedicated to the victims of the Aurora, Colorado massacre. That was the massacre in which people were killed while watching a premiere of a Batman movie a few years ago. And I used the words of a Jessica Gowie poem that she wrote, and I put that into a song. Also, by the way, I am friends with Jessica Gowie's mother on Facebook, and I talked to her before I uploaded that song, and she approved of that upload, just to make sure that we're clear on that before we move forward. I want to be clear on that because there's a huge difference between using the audio on a 911 dispatch call when you're creating a song dedicated to the victims of that particular tragedy, or making a documentary about that tragedy, or doing a news story on it, or even making a Hollywood film about it, versus using that 911 dispatch call to advance the narrative of your Hollywood film that you're making $100 million on. Not only is that trashy, that is just plain lazy. So here's the comparison. Here's the scene from the movie along with the actual 911 dispatch call seconds after 12 people were murdered and 70 people were injured in Aurora, Colorado.
Confirming you're going to the E21 in the building. We got an officer down inside Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George, 14300 East Alameda Avenue. Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George 2, Century Theaters, 14300 East Alameda Avenue. Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, Century Theaters, 14300 East Alameda Avenue. Class is South Abilene. We got an officer down inside Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George 14300 East Alameda Avenue. Engine 8 Battalion 1 on a shooting, 9 George 2, Century Theaters, 14300 East Alameda Avenue.
So in closing, I just want to say shame on you, John Moore, David Friendly, and Beau St. Clair. That was super trashy, super lazy, and that was honestly very disrespectful to everyone that died in Aurora, Colorado, all the 12 victims that died, and the 70 people that were injured, and the hundreds of other people whose lives were changed because of that day. Shame on you for using that to advance the narrative on your fake-ass movie instead of simply taking even one of your editors, giving them an extra $100 and having them take 10 minutes to make a fake 911 call. Also, one more thing, there were several 911 calls mixed into that clip. There was one about an officer being down. I wouldn't doubt for a second that that officer down call was from an officer that died or something. I mean, I can't prove that right now, but it wouldn't surprise me. Super trashy. Shame on you guys. You guys need to do better. And honestly, it's just pathetic.